What do you plan to do as you near your 90s? Maybe not walk 2.5 miles a day in various cities between Fort Worth and Washington, D.C., while gathering 1.6 million signatures to establish a national holiday. Well, Miss Opal Lee Hill did all of that at 97 and shows no signs of slowing down. My co-anchor Tara Bates and our chief photographer Justin Stevens sat down with Miss Hall, who told us how she became the grandmother of Juneteenth.
It's a night etched in her memory.
Never will forget. 940 East Annie Street. And my mom had it fixed up so nice. But girl, on the 19th of June, people started gathering, and the police were there. My dad came home with a gun, and the police told him, if you bust a cap, we'll let this mob have you.
The newspaper clippings from that day told the story, but not as vividly as Miss Opal remembers it.
Our parents sent us to friends several blocks away. They left under cover of darkness. Those people tore that place asunder. They drug out furniture and burned it. They did despicable things. Racism just rears its ugly head whenever it wants to. We were black. We knew better, they thought, than to move into a white neighborhood. Hey, we were sold, our parents were sold the house. What were we to do?
The story does not end there. The lot sat empty and the neighborhood changed drastically over the years, leaving this iconic woman wondering how she could bring the property back into her family. Then the day came when she learned about the owner. Though she had been a member of the board of directors for Habitat for Humanity, she never guessed they held the title on her land.
I've tried any number of times to find out who owned the lot, and to find out that Habitat owned it. I could have done a holy dance. The kids say when I try, I'm twerking. So and I went to Habitat and asked to buy the lot. And Gage, who is over the whole situation, said no. We're gonna give it to you. Oh, girl.
I know you were happy.
I could have turned some flips.
And now
I was gonna take it and build a house to sell on the lot. He said no. They brought me plans of the house they want to build for me. How is that for coming full circle?
At 97, Miss Opal is more focused on today than those hard years. She showed us around her present home, which will become a museum when she moves. We see awards after awards. Her walls are lined with congressional records and pictures with presidents, and on her shelf, an Emmy. Yes, I had to hold it in my hands and practice my one-day dream speech. Today, she is happy to tell you about the food pantry she operates and the farm that bears her name and the multitudes of interviews from all over the country. She does not allow her past to mar her present or steal from her future, and at 97, that future is bright.
I'm wanting people to realize that disasters happen to us in one way or another. And we've got a God up there that looks after us.
Yes, ma'am.
And he brings us through all kinds of things. And that's what he did for us.
These children were on their way home from school, and I asked them, did they know what history happened in this community? They said no, but they will when Miss Opal Lee Hall moves back to 940 East Eddy Street. Tara Bates, 7 News in Fort Worth.